Hello, and welcome back to It's Our Time podcast with your host, Dalal. I am hopefully your friend, sister, auntie, cousin, or nobody at all. Don't worry about it. All is welcome here. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in. And if you've checked out my other videos, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you and your presence. I am so excited to jump into today's topic because I get to talk about one of my favorite things, Black women. Oh my God, it just fills my heart when I say those words, Black women. It just brings a rush of life, of love, of inspiration, of gun-ho. Because for Black women, I would go gun-ho, and I do go gun-ho. Um, Today's topic has been on my mind for the last couple of weeks. It has made me reflect about a lot in terms of Black women and our success and what we aspire our future to look like from where we are. And why this has been so in the forefront of my mind is because of a fund called the Fearless Fund by co-owned or co-founded by Ariana Simone, an intelligent, beautiful, powerful Black woman that is creating headway for other Black women to succeed in their businesses and in their entrepreneurship journeys. She started this Fearless Fund, which is an organization that helps Black women gain access to capital funds to establish their businesses, to sustain their businesses, to have an opportunity to compete in the larger world of business out there in the ethers, and to have the opportunity and the chance to actually succeed, because Black women are, my goodness, some of the most ingenious human beings that this earth has seen. And by a quick rate, the up and coming entrepreneurship percentage of Black women is on the rise, because as the expression that Malcolm X mentioned, the Black woman is the most neglected woman in America. And that goes to the neglect of her dreams, her aspirations, her visions, and therefore any investment in what she is capable of creating and doing out into the world. Because Black women, young Black women, from a very young age are not supported in their genius, in their capabilities, in their dreams. There's always a limited perception of what Black women and Black girls can do in this world. And we have time and time and time again proved the world wrong. So now we have something like the Fearless Fund, a fund created by Black women, by women of color, for Black women. And guess what, y'all? Guess what? And this is to no surprise, but here it is. The Fearless Fund is unsurprisingly hit by a lawsuit from a conservative group called the American Alliance for Equal Rights. They are suing the Fearless Fund for discrimination against other races, for having a funding, a capital funding that is solely focused on Black women, on the rise, and their business ventures. And ain't that some bull? But we do not despair as a Black people. And this is why today's episode was so important for me to talk about this. And I'll be sharing the link and the donation link to support the Fearless Fund and to also look at their website, understand their mission, and support individuals in our communities that are really doing things that make a huge difference in moving our community as a whole forward. Investing in the success of Black women, invest in the health of our communities, invest in the resources in our communities, invest in the health of the global world at large. Because oftentimes why Black women are so put down in the world is because of what we are capable of achieving. Unless we have the right resources, the right support, the right motivation, the right systems that back us, and the right capital to sustain our visions, because they are equally as worthy as any other human being's visions. And I have to say, has a lot more ingenuity than most. And it is our right to be supported in those ways. We deserve to be supported in this way, in these ways. And it's so ironic that a nation which takes from Black women our genius, our ingenuity, our creativity from every direction, whether it be fashion, whether it be economic, whether it be humanities, every single compartment and department is highly influenced and thrives off of the existence of Black women. So it is so ironic that a nation that snips the resources to help Black women succeed in their own ventures, yet at the same time takes from them from what they have to offer without highlighting to them what they are capable of. Because this nation would rather have Black women always be providing at a minimal basis of receiving back what they are giving. And now that there is a fund to help Black women succeed and to help invest back into Black women, now there is a lawsuit to stop that for discrimination towards other races. I really am astounded by it. But our focus as a community is to support the Fearless Fund and to support Ariana Simone in her venture, and to stay on the side of solution rather than the side that focuses on the problem. Because one thing I do know is that when God has ordained you, or God has put it on you to create a change for this world, for this universe, nothing can stop you. No energy manifested, no matter what, can stop you. It becomes another victory on your story, in your story. It becomes another victory on your path, where you get to learn, you get to grow, and you get to expand beyond any capacity that you ever thought. And that's really what I believe is happening with the Fearless Fund. I believe that nothing is going to be able to touch them, and nothing is going to be able to stop what the vision of the Fearless Fund is. So please do check them out on the links that I do post. Support where you can, share the story, talk about it, think for yourself, how can I show support? How can I help keep this alive? Because we need these types of things in our communities. We are worthy of these types of investments in our communities and in our Black women. And I'm gonna now highlight another Black woman that has inspired positive change and has given a new idea for young Black women to be in this world. And I'm going to highlight Rachel Rogers. and her book is called We Should All Be Millionaires. And I truly believe that that is true. She has also an organization that helps women succeed and increase their financial gains in life, called the Hello Seven. And it is such a cool idea and such a cool organization to support our rise. And I truly, truly, truly believe in that. Black women should have an abundance of wealth to carry for themselves and for their families and for their lines to come. And for me, I believe in planting that idea into the minds of young Black girls from a very young age. You can do it, darling. You can do it, honey. You are a millionaire. You are a millionaire from the moment that you are born, and everything that is bringing you light in your childhood brings you life in your creativity, in your genius, in your interest of science, photography, creativity, math, STEM, business, entrepreneurship. You have the ability to make that happen. And you have a community that supports you, that sees you, that values you and your vision. And it's so important for us to support the businesses, the minds, and the people that are investing in our community from our communities. We are worth everything in this world. And we are breaking through any limitations, any defining, and nothing can stop the rise of the Black woman. She is infinite. I am so grateful for you tuning in and for being here and joining me as I express myself, as I explore things that mean the world to me. I get passionate about this because I have lived it. I have lived the life of wanting to be someone beyond what was put on me in the definitions of who I could be. And I have had a story of diligently breaking through so many ceilings, personally, culturally, societally, systemically, and I am standing 10 toes for this Black woman. So then this Black woman stands 10 toes for other Black women. We are on the rise, and nothing can stop that. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of It's Our Time podcast, where this woman gets passionate and talks about the love for my community. I truly hope to see you next time, and don't forget to check out the Fearless Fund and check out Rachel Rogers, and hope that you gain some inspiration. Until next time. Mwah.